Just sad aura noises.
Hold on. Oh, man.
We fight our way through this thing's fucking intestines. Like, don't make me make you shit yourself.
God, that'd be horrible.
Yeah.
You're muted. Just like the justice fight. Oh, yeah. Part 3, right? Yeah.
Okay, I think that I have it figured out. Do I sound okay with my AirPods?
Yeah, you sound great.
Okay. For some reason my laptop is having a better connection, so...
Huh.
I'm trying to log into Foundry though, and it's not letting me. Are you doing stuff? Oh, there we go.
It might be the whatever adapter you have for your PC.
Yeah,
you might
that's
just...
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I need a new one. Yeah.
Oh, did we go live? I just heard us again.
What?
Yeah, we are live.
Okay, I had the stream up in the background. I normally have it muted.
No problem.
I didn't. So I heard Mark explain that twice in a row. I was like, whoa. Sorcery.
Right, so...
What manner of space magic is this?
One more thing.
One more thing.
Logo by 5A South.
I learned that basically means, hey, monsters, get the fuck out of here.
Basically.
Why didn't you make a pun about a spider?
I
Missed
didn't
opportunity.
have a good one in mind at the time, unfortunately.
Are we confirmed fighting the spider this episode? Is that what we're trying to do?
Oh, well,
You-
the fight is
Alright.
a
No,
strong
but we're gonna
word.
encounter.
You
Yeah.
might. You
think-
might completely miss it. Truth be told,
Encounter is also hopefully a strong word.
like, you could end up fighting this shit. You could honestly end up just completely avoiding it. There
Throwing it,
are a bunch of potential.
just throwing it out there. We have a couple moonberries floating around. I think I've laid claim to 2 of them, so if the
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is that what we're
Popping
gonna be
pills.
doing today? Just taking all the moonberries?
Oh, I'm just saying, if the panic button needs to hit.
Oh, you're just gonna immediately pop it and...
No, not saying that like immediately. I'm just saying like if an occasion occurs where it's like, well, this sucks. It might just be double fist them, see what happens. Speaking of, I should put up the Mord board. We have so many things. We have so many weird little extra items that I try to write them all down.
That's the thing, when you're like this far into a campaign, you have like a million things that you forget about. Because there's just so much shit.
It's also like it would be easier in person, you know, for some reason for me, for my brain. I'm also the kind of DM who usually like hands you like, hey, here's a piece of paper that has all this shit written down on it.
Wow,
It's
so
a small-
nice, so prepared.
It's a small little thing, but
Okay.
it represents this thing, so it's harder to forget.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that is my bad.
No. I'm saying because this is a online campaign, it's harder for you to do that. Like you could technically like send like a 1-page like Word doc or a PDF or something if you want to, but that's extra work. That's like a lot, especially when you're streaming at the same time. But I'm sure there's like at least a dozen items that like we've bumped into in the middle of a scene because like somebody rolled something in the Twitch chat.
Yes.
And it gets brought up like, hey, you found this weird thing, but I can't tell you the whole thing right now because ooh, mystery, and like it just turns into what? And then it's gone forever.
On forever. Even though it's all recorded.
Yeah, I mean, there's still like a couple of things I know that we've picked up and just kind of laying around, like the Zeta Pocket Watch that I have that I've been holding on to for like
Very long time.
a very long time, like the last 40 episodes or so.
Yep.
Yeah. We
Oh
have
yeah,
the
that's when
amulet.
isn't that when you tried to pimp me out?
After that,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we were
After.
going through the market.
wasn't it like
and-
literally
I love
right
how
after?
I love how that's such a solid bookmark of time for your brain in this campaign.
It is. It honestly is.
No, so the Pocket Watch we found after we were returning back from the bazaar area because we were just actually got the clothing that Agatha was leaving us, and someone rolled a lucky, and we ended up finding that as well. So I'm using to keep track of time as we've been going through like place to place.
And
Not
then
a
we
bad
have
idea.
like the mace that is basically like the Thor blue wind mace. We have a Captain America shield of some sort lying around. I forget who I handed that to.
What?
Yeah. Does anyone want the Captain America shield?
Wait, when the fuck? Wait. No, but when did we get that? I don't remember that.
It was one of those things where it was like, oh, you got this item, and I think I was the one who had it, and so I had to like twist Mark's arm in the middle of campaign or in the middle of a session, like, what is this?
Yes. Yeah.
And now I can't find it on my fucking sheet. Hold on a second. Oh god, is it gone forever? Got the diplomacy blueprints, which we were gonna work on at some point. Oh, I have a whole other fucking section. Of course I do.
I guess I should buy another adapter and see if it works better.
You know what? Where it might be? Oh god, where did I put it?
Because I think we got a couple keys that help us. There's like a journal floating right out there.
All right. Let's get the ball rolling.
Community notes. Is it in here?
Popping pills. All right. Hello. My name is Heroes Legacy. I am the host and streamer of the Arcadian Campaign. Welcome. The Arcadian Campaign is a Fate Core tabletop game set in the world of Skies of Arcadia, where my wonderful cast and crew sail the sail the high skies of Arcadia, going on different traversal terrains, whether it be from the hot, arid deserts of Nasir all the way to the high skies of Yafutoma. Think of it as a mix of anywhere from Indiana Jones mixed with Pirates of the Caribbean with a dash of magic from any isekai insert here. Good old steampunk flavor with moonstone magic. So, got your astrological, got your other stuff. So, my lovely cast and crew will begin with the sound off, starting off with Mordecai.
Hi everyone, I'm Dylan. I had the pleasure of playing our lovely Mordecai Talark, the Sundered Spear from Nasir, son of a Sands, and dedicated note keeper of the campaign, and I am currently realizing I am behind on updating some of that. So if you see me scrambling and flipping pages around, it is what I'm doing for the next 10 minutes, probably.
Next up, Lisha.
Hi, I'm young Lionheart, once again playing Alicia in this campaign. Cat-like, with like knives. I'm tired. Stay hydrated.
Oh shit.
Ah.
Alright, hydrate. And next up, Delashi.
Hi, I'm KT. I play Delashi. Delashi is trying to find his way and find his father. He uses ice magic and a whip that was passed down to him.
And then, last but not least, our Rutend.
Hey there, Dark Crew. I play Vrost. Kind of surprised. Delashi flies right through this stuff, and it's getting faster every time. Will we find out our answers? You'll see this episode, hopefully.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. Dragon. Rock the dragon. Alright.
That is the best Americanized anime intro ever, okay?
It
Anyone
really
can fight
is.
me on that.
It's true. It's true.
Honestly, Dragon Soul is not too bad. It's solid. It's no hype. It's not as hype as Rock the Dragon, but it's pretty solid. All right. Mordecai, give me a little bit of a recap from last session.
I just told you I spent the next 10 minutes digging in my notes.
Do what I did last time.
All right,
You can give me an abridged version. You can give me an abridged version. And then
we were giving you
Yeah.
a bridge version. We got to Glacia.
Perfect.
That's your abridged version?
We got to Glacia. We met up with Beryl and his ex-Bane, now Blue Rogue member, friend, Arsene?
Arsene. Yeah.
Arsene?
Arsene Lockley.
Certified healer. That's what I got out of that. Seems chill enough. They both seem willing to help us in our next endeavor, which involves finding Dalashi's father. We know roughly where we're going on the map, because I think it's where the Purple Gigas tomb, crypt, whatever temple is supposed to be. But of course, nothing's fucking simple. There is a Valuan ship hovering in the area. We did manage to intercept that it might be hunting an arc whale, which is a big ass fucking whale, where we're going next. Hopefully. And of course, there's other wildlife in the way, including Anivia from League of Legends herself, apparently, and a giant goddamn spider.
Yep.
And then we left the last session with me attempting to peel back some of the Dalashi layers in order for them to say, "You're doing this now? Okay, we'll talk in private," and it hasn't happened. So
okay, first of all,
that's the wrap up.
You know why I said that. Oh, let me just unload all of the things about myself in front of this fucking stranger that I have no clue who he is.
Here's everything.
Mordecai offered you the out of, like, you don't have to do this right now, but I just wanted to ask the question. So,
Oh, okay, so now it was Mordecai, not me.
I'm just saying.
Heroic
You seemed cagey.
When I was a child, I popped up dragon. So she popped the dragon.
Well, that's how I remember it.
Oh, okay, that's how you remember it. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I remember it. So maybe next time, if you want to get the story straight, you can give the recap.
I did give the recap last time, actually.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Also, I found a shield description that I received.
Perfect. If you would like to go over that description real quick.
It's a small shield that can hover and bounce. It's the size of your palm, and Captain America throws is literally all I wrote down.
There
Okay,
is no fucking way that you had to be in like a little one of like he pulled you to the side and something like that, because I do not remember that, and I would fucking remember that.
Are you sure?
I would remember it.
Are you positive?
Yes.
You're absolutely sure.
You might have been distracted. You occasionally have someone come in and you have to like dress them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Alright, perfect. All set. Potential fuckery. Alright, so to add on onto that, currently your crew, let me open. Guys. Bastard.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know when Facebook says that you're streaming Warriors of Waterdeep?
Warriors of Waterdeep?
What?
Yeah.
Alright.
Like it says Arcadian Campaign, but at the top it says Mark Gomez is streaming Warriors of Waterdeep.
Screw it.
Oh, you might have clicked on the wrong Dungeons and Dragons game.
I might have clicked on the wrong then. Wanna... Casey, could you turn off that light above me?
Oh, another thing, because this one might actually be important. We, at some point, got 3 Black Moonstone shards each. So, do with that information what you will.
There we go. Perfect. Yes, you do have 3 Black Moonstone shards each. Alright, there is your Pow Long token. So that everyone...
The emphasis on each.
There you go. You
Wow, we have a token for it.
all are about there. As I said before, there was something floating in the skies somewhat that has been moving and mobilizing about. Going out and around, scouting. Alright, I'll address that later. I would say it is currently about early morning, roughly getting into the afternoon. As you guys just see various things floating in the skies. From last session, the arachnoid-like creature that was flying about, I gave a name.
Oh man, I must have been having a stroke when I wrote that section of the notes because my god, like I usually write in chicken scratch, but
It's just all sorts of fucked.
oh my god.
I mean, we did have quite the reaction to it, so it only makes sense.
It was terrifying. It is
Yes.
really terrifying.
I must have had like my notepad on my lap or something. Oh, it's Alania? Alania?
Lania. Yeah, the Alanian spider. That flies overhead of the Glacia territories.
Giant flying spider.
Yes. Horrifying creature.
So he's got all the worst adjectives.
Yep. I need to know, are you guys going high and like keeping up to the upper clouds? Are you guys going low to observe better the ground and survey the ice to try to find a proper avenue to get into the temple that you believe is along the crack here? How are you pursuing this vein? You do have this outcropping vein that Beryl mentioned would probably be the best bet, as well as nearby areas that you can also investigate.
Well, all we really know of the area is it's a bunch of fucking ice and it's like a canyon rift in the middle of it. And then we got shit floating around looking for other stuff to mess around with. So, like, we could potentially press our advantage and fly really high, but then we probably wouldn't be able to see stuff where we're actually going.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how stormy it normally gets, how, like, windy, like, ice flurries, mist, all that jazz. So
I feel if we go low,
Yeah.
right, we should be able to fly under the radar of a lot of people that are going to be in this area. Also, if the spider is out and about, more than likely, it's going to have a net, and that net's going to be in the sky. So the lower we are to the ground, the less chance we have getting caught in its net.
Doesn't the spider attach itself to the ground and then have the net hanging up above it to catch? Isn't that what it does?
It has on its abdomen, or the stamen, like the, I don't know, bug
no one's
analogy.
judging you on spider biology. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
On its basically back.
On its enormous schlong.
On its enormous schlong, it basically has this giant ass wind catcher that it uses to fly about. However, it also theoretically, or is theorized, that it can connect tethers higher into the sky where it attaches to something. No one's figured out what, but it is attached to something sometimes.
The Spider-Man GameCube complex. Got it.
Yep. It's figured out a ceiling hack.
Oh my god.
Okay, alright, hydrate again.
Giant flying hacking spider.
Yeah, so I think we should fly low just to give us the best chances not only to observe, but also to maneuver past whatever may be trying to set traps above.
Stealth Draft might be able to help out there as well.
Sounds good to me. What was the other thing flying about?
A big ass bird.
Yeah.
Yep, there was
Anivia
the
from
rock
League of
bird.
Legends.
Yeah.
Um,
Mark, I am sorry, but that is all I could think of when you described it.
Anivia, yeah. That's fair. I did describe other locations if you wanted to investigate them. I am putting them on the map. Just give me a slight rundown of the names, so I make sure I have them. I know where they're located, I just forgot everything that I listed. It's been a hot minute.
God. You asking me?
Yes, if you wrote them down. If you wrote them down. If not, don't worry about it.
You stand by.
I listed the other important ones already on the map. But I feel like I'm missing, like, 2 or 3.
Let's see. Temple is hidden somewhere in a long fissure. Be covered in ice. We'll have to break through. Glacier bird, sky spider, balloon ship. General class, potentially.
Rockbird's Nest.
Nope, that's not it. We prepared some repair supplies, mostly wood, because a new friend will be able to use green magic to do so. I'll be honest, Mark. You listed other places and like did some world building, but I knew we were really probably only gonna do like a straight shot to this to try to hit the
Fuck
reset
it.
button.
Don't worry about it then.
Oh my god.
So I feel guilty now. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Apologize.
Don't worry.
Don't
worry about
you
it.
Apologize. You're amazing at taking notes.
You are amazing at taking
However,
notes.
is not amazing at remembering.
I'm sorry, I have to fucking, like, use my brain as a map generator whenever you guys go somewhere, especially
What are you
off the
again?
map.
Wait, what are you again? What are you
The
again?
DM.
Yeah.
Mark, in all
You
honesty,
wanna say that again?
I have the same fucking problem when I'm DMing. Is like I'll come up with something kind of cool on the fly, and I'll like write down like 1 or 2 words, like "sexy goblin?" and that's all I get next. Like when I look at it again in a month.
I feel like it pops up in everybody's campaign sooner or later. It's just sexy goblin.
Sexy goblin.
Question mark.
Wait, that hasn't happened in this one yet.
It has not.
Well, you see,
Wow.
now it is bound by law that a sexy goblin
Oh, it
has to
must
be a
happen.
support in the game.
Which
There
chat's gonna
must
make it
be
happen? Mark my
one.
words.
Alright, Ross, the first thing you gotta do when you touch down, you gotta sculpt out of ice a sexy goblin.
No.
No.
I'm pretty sure Lice should be like, what the fuck are you doing? Get back on the ship. We're trying to do a
Well,
mission here.
You're also like trying to get him to do the job for you. It's your job to figure it out.
Remember, kids, hold your DMs accountable.
Oh, I will always.
Wow.
You do great, Mark. We love you.
Alright. So there's a glacial fissure. You guys are going low. Alright. I need a driving roll, and then after a driving roll, I need one of your group to roll a D100 and call high or low.
Does anyone have anything they want to take care of before we go?
My driving is a 2. I can do the drive roll.
Cool. Just wanted to throw it out there for anyone. But
Alright, so driving
And-
roll, then someone else do the D100 and call high or low.
okay. We're taking Barrel and Arson, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They're going
With
Arsene.
us.
Yes. Do you want them on your ship or on, like, if I recall correctly, we left their ship behind.
Yes, we
Correct.
talked about this.
We did
Okay.
talk about
Their ship is left behind and they are both on board. They can
making sure
provide
we said this session before we go.
they can provide additional support. Do
Okay.
not think of them as main player characters. They have side benefits that they will assist with.
So, I'm gonna burn 2 fate points. We're gonna do Deadeye and Locked and Loaded just as part of the driving, so it's gonna make that a plus, it's gonna be a 6 overall.
+6 overall.
And I'm gonna call high on RD100.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Curse you, how long token that I somehow have control over.
Oh god. god.
All right.
How long is Raven?
We're just doing donuts here.
Oh, is this like when we did the barrel roll?
Do a barrel roll.
No, we talked about the barrel roll. And then Ross got bored of
yes.
the answer.
I mean, I feel like we could use some type of magic crafted with moonstones to put like a gravity field around our ship's hull, so then we could do a barrel roll and everything would be fine.
You see, we're gonna hold off on that because until we get rid of the shade on the ship, we can't do anything.
No, we should definitely do a barrel roll.
We learned the hard way. If we shut the off and drop it, things happen.
Listen, while I freely admit that me shutting off the power to get out of that encounter was not the most
Oh,
thought
no,
out
that was
idea.
No, that was great.
fucking awesome, and I would not take it back for the world. But I am glad that Mordecai was the one who got choked out instead of like Peely or something, because she was down there.
Oh man, that's
You hit me with my own ship.
Your
Yeah.
ship?
I
Excuse
licked
me?
it, okay?
You
When I
may
face
be the
planted me, I
captain,
licked
but
it.
it's not
It's
your
not
ship.
mine.
His tongue did touch it when we smacked him in the head with it. So, ancient law of dibs.
Ancient law.
ancient love.
The old ways.
Oh my god.
But is there anything I could do to reroll that one?
Not so
Y'all heard
much.
me call. Y'all heard me call low, right?
Yeah, I heard low.
Not so much a reroll, but don't worry, I just have to roll again.
Well,
Get a one.
you
Get
got
a one.
pretty wide margin for error.
Do we get to know what the number is?
There we go. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Should I make this a public roll or a private roll? First person who says something. All right. Wow.
You said the first person who says something. You didn't specify.
I did. I rolled a 14, which is not much
Wow.
better than your roll.
It's half.
It is.
Well,
I'm
more-
still in the
that's
dark
over.
of what this means, so I don't feel any better or worse about it.
Basically, I will have full disclosure. This is your encounter rate. For the skies. So, as you guys traverse, what is going to happen is as follows. Anything, you basically, since you called the opposite, since you called high and then got low, basically, you have only rolled 7, 14. It's not that much better. I will say you have, as it stands, a 60% chance of having random encounters while you are traversing the skies here.
This isn't Pokemon. We're not going through the grass.
You are basically going through the sky grass right here. And not in the puff puff. Oh man, I see funny colors in the sky grass.
I was about to say, like, just say that sentence one more time, but slower.
As you guys traverse the skies, you see an abundance of various creatures that are floating about the Isles of Arcadia. At the moment, they are just hovering and kind of going about your ship. None of them have really attracted to your ship yet, but thanks to your driving roll, you were able to keep at bay, move your ship 3 squares. And I will need a notice roll from the group.
Do diagonals count as one?
Yes. Diagonals will count as 1 here.
Or let's just sleepy bean.
Sorry.
So we all rolling that notice?
Yep.
Is Mordecai gonna roll low again?
Find out now.
Ooh, alright. Ross and Mordecai.
I noticed how awful I rolled on a D100.
So at this section, you don't seem to notice a opening for the glacial fissure. There is a rather substantial crack in the surrounding ice. However, it just seems much like cracks just through wear and tear or through fissures themselves. Just sporadic and scattered. There's no clear indication where you're at, that there is an entrance to the tunnels below.
Interesting.
Roll me
Real quick,
another. Yes.
Before we continue, I do have my thermal eye in.
Okay.
So if there's any like weird pockets under the ice or cavities, I might have a better chance of seeing them.
Okay. Here's what I can do. I will notate that. And at certain points, I will give you advantage on the roll.
Okay.
All right.
Figured now was a good time for it.
Okay. Frost, I need another driving roll. Mordecai, roll me. This time you actually you rolled the D100 last time. Let's have Galashi roll me a D100. You're hoping for 60 or higher.
Oh, so I'm not crawling it.
Correct. You're hoping for 60 or higher.
Am I typing this in right? It's just /roll.
Yep,
and then
/roll.
Whatever it is, right? Yeah.
All right.
Wow, this isn't going good today. Oh wait, didn't I have a?
You did have a helping hand from the chat. Or heroic hand.
Yeah.
So
Can that be applied to this?
It can be applied to this.
Reroll?
You can reroll.
All right, I'll do that. Thanks, Carlos.
Hey!
Oh
all
my
right.
god, it's almost my number too.
Yep. So,
One off.
you do not get into any random skirmishes as you are flying right now. You do only make it an additional 2 squares. As you are keeping low to the ground, being cautious of what's around, and observant of the ice below. Move the POW along 2 squares, and I need everyone to make a notice check. Mordecai, the next space, you will be able to roll at advantage. However, you are not far enough to a center point that I will give you a additional, or not an advantage on this.
Okay, so normal roll for now as well.
Normal roll right now. Sorry, normal roll right now.
That was very confusing.
Yes, it was.
I followed along, but just whatever.
A little
It's
bit
alright,
of
Leisha's got me.
aneurysm on the
Leisha's
way.
got me.
Oh shit.
Leisha and her fucking hawk vision.
Lisha, I would like you to roll me a D100.
This dice today.
It is being feisty.
That seems rigged.
While you aren't able to find any opening in this section of the ice, you do find, I will say you find 2 purple moonstone shards
Mhm.
Just drop that in the notes. I need to get in the habit of just dropping this shit like
Just
immediately.
straight into the Discord. Yeah.
Yep.
The
I will.
2 purple shards.
2 purple shards. You are muted, or like I see your lips moving. Were you saying something, Lisha?
You're still muted.
She's telling me about her day.
Ah, okay. All right. So, Vrost, go ahead and give me another driving roll. Lisha, give me another D100 roll. Okay. I need a fighting roll from everybody. Or fighting or magic, your choice.
And the Palong is just not doing it today.
The Palong is chugga-chugging over there. You are, granted, you are doing your best to keep a nice lookout while also going along this glacial fissure. So it is a slow and steady progress, but you are maintaining a decent.
Like shit, we out here in 6 gang.
Yeah, wow. Alright. Vrost. You and Delashi. Correction. Just you, take 1 point of damage as, during the skirmish, there's a whole bunch of these different swarms of. Kind of goes to your ship. Are these? They're grapers. They're.
They're what?
They're grapers.
The grapers. Are they gonna grape me in the mouth?
They literally look like fish that sit up straight, have fins at their
grape drink.
have fins at their side, and they look like a grape, like
That's
a
so cute.
string of grapes.
Okay, I just looked it up, and you're right. I can see where it comes from. That's grapor.
Rapport.
Mark, you would
I like
names.
graper though. Graper's a good one.
Great.
Rapport.
Oh my god.
There's-
Something a middle school kid would call someone else on Call of Duty, like hot micing. Be like, you graper.
There are a few of these creatures that kind of bombard your ship, and most of the crew is able to kind of fend them off, but a few of them kind of explode at you.
I was
Ross.
talking about the crew.
They
Like, no.
explode at you?
No. These fish-like creatures.
Oh yeah, they're exploded at me, all right. Just raining from the
Yes.
sky.
If it's
Okay. Is it physical or mental? Or my choice?
it is your choice.
Mental it is.
You would take 2, but Arsene is going to heal the other one.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
And you see Arsene bring over his lantern and just begin to heal.
Yeah, I can do that too. Watch this.
God.
Did you really shoot yourself to heal you?
No,
Yes.
you went deck. Don't
I
do
know
that in front of
Sakri.
everybody.
I know you can't. I know what you're doing.
But
But
should
the
you?
imagery
You
is still.
can't.
I just need to know, are you doing this? I just need to know.
Yeah.
Alright,
Heal
alright.
the other because I can do it with
Heal,
Sakri.
heal the other point then. Heal the other point, and just
You
the rest of the crew is just going to look at you.
You know, Frost, you get a tick on the time Frost has shot and healed the party.
Just the look of shock and horror because Ross doesn't think about it. Like, yeah, I can do that. Just bang.
Oh yeah, how does our scene react?
In front
to
of
that?
everyone. Oh my god.
Arsene is just looking at Ross like,
Ugh.
you are a strange little man.
Well, what can I say? I'm a few cramps short of a full
Little
box.
man.
Little son, little son.
How tall is he? How tall is
Arsene is standing at like
Your little
He is literally only half an inch taller than you.
Okay.
It's like the twin that was
Ooh.
born like 3 seconds before.
Right.
I'm the oldest.
Oh, this is great. Oh man, that's your new nickname now.
Son, little son.
I figured Elisha and Frost are gonna kick out of that one at least.
Listen, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to find my nomin. I already have one.
Oh,
As you guys
he really is the king of cooks.
continue to go through, give me a notice check. Either your group can choose. You can either do a normal notice check or one at disadvantage. There's a reason for both. Your group has to be unanimous on this.
Is it unanimous?
Yes. Unanimous decision. Is your group going to do a notice check, your whole group, at disadvantage, or are you going to do a straight notice check?
I'm extremely curious.
Why
Can we
the
choose?
disadvantage versus the normal one?
Nope, the group has to choose collectively.
I vote normal.
Yeah, I feel like that we could just roll it and be fine. We don't need to worry about disadvantage.
Okay.
Because like we have
That's
a lot of eyes on the ship, including like Oliver and also like everyone we've hired who's also probably watching. So I think we might have a little better chance. It was just the one.
Set the stage. Oh, so is it one of us rolls at
no.
regular, or does
The group. So you guys are all going to be rolling notice checks. Are
Set
you?
the stage for us. Why is this why
Why
is
are
this-
we? Why would we
Okay.
choose to roll at a disadvantage?
This is just the ask I'm giving you. It's your choice.
trap.
You can roll it either normally or at disadvantage. Just make the choice.
If we do the disadvantage, I feel like we're trying to find something that's harder that wasn't meant to be seen. Doing it straight, we're overlooking.
I think it's us willingly looking at the skybox and not seeing the spider because we don't want to.
It's a golden graper, she says behind me.
I will tell
Um,
you the reason after you make a choice,
Of course you will.
because that will sway you one.
All right, Ross, what you think?
All right. Well, honestly, like if stepping into a player sense outside of a character sense, right? Rolling a disadvantage, we're probably trying to find something that's meant to be hidden. What's normally meant to be hidden? Treasure, artifacts, lost temples, things that they did not want to be found. Things that may be in hiding. There might be a giant ass spider that we're just gonna pilot right into. I feel that we roll at disadvantage. We're gonna try to find what we're looking for. If we roll it straight, we're probably just gonna fall into a trap. But also, we have that same kind of risk by rolling a disadvantage. Now, knowing Foundry, it seems like if we have a lot of consecutive rolls, one after another, there's a pretty good chance they'll stick somewhere around the same area.
I feel like you have totally overthought this. If I'm being honest.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
as someone
no,
who
see,
has
when
like
the
20
DM's
something
like,
years of
you-
experience,
yeah, when the DM's like, would you like to roll at disadvantage?
No. That part I get. But then he's like, and also Foundry. I'm like, okay, this is low.
Pushes
I'm
up
just going off
glasses. Let's go with statistics here.
I'm calling the bluff. I will roll at disadvantage.
I will
I agree.
join you on that. So,
agree.
disadvantage.
All right.
And-
I see
and
the
thus
nod
the
from
DM
Lisha as well.
Unless the DM cucked us into missing something important.
All
Let's
right.
go.
All right. Choosing to roll at disadvantage. Frost, give me a driving roll at advantage.
Oh,
I feel like
so try with advantage. 1 and 2. So that's a 4.
Yep.
Then we need notice from everybody.
Then notice
but
from everybody.
disadvantage.
Yes.
Alright.
So everyone roll a notice check, and this one will be at disadvantage.
so. It's
Okay.
-2, or we roll it
Roll
twice and take the
2.
lowest.
Roll it twice and you take the
Okay.
lowest.
Roll it twice and take the lowest. So we'll do it
I'm
one
gonna
by
wait for Everybody
Mordecai, you
do
go
theirs separately.
Okay.
Solid.
Okay.
One more, Elisha.
There it is.
All right, and there's that.
2 squad.
2
And
squad.
I'll go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. 2 squad.
2 squad.
All right, cool. It could have been a lot worse.
All
It's
right.
a lot worse.
All right, Vross.
Yeah.
Not only are you driving this ship, but you also notice out of like sliver slits in the sky that there are these twine like spindles that are coming down that they're just kind of like around in the area that you are crossing for the fissure. And you, not only with the trained sniper's eye, you look at the fissure that's outstretched, and you go swerve out and then back into it, as you see that along this section of the fissure there are trappings of a spider's net. And
Thanks, I
you
hate
see like the thin twines that just subtly glisten in light, that have just droplets of snow that catch onto them and then spindle down. You pilot the Powlong out and around and then back to over to view the fissure. Move the Powlong 4 spaces. And roll me a D100, Vrost.
We're just
How
riding the
many-
fissure.
Four.
I just have it selected, and I'm just hitting the arrows per.
Ooh.
2,
Yeah. Mhm.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Holy shit, the D100 does not like you guys today.
What the fuck?
Not all
Wait,
today.
where did we get it
It's the Powlong.
I will say, as we are driving through,
Mm-hmm.
I will point out these trappings and try to have someone who has access to fire magic to ignite.
So you would like to
Ooh.
ignite the webs.
Clear it out. So that way when we come back through, we don't have to worry about trying to remaneuver. It's just already burnt out.
Okay. A roll.
Also, if there's anything in the area, it's going to lure them to that spot as the smoke rises.
Okay. Yeah. If no one else would like, I will give Mordecai or any of the crew first. If you guys want to do this, you can do it. Or Arsene will volunteer to assist.
Oh, are you talking about the fire magic?
Yes.
Who
Oh,
wants to
so
set
I
shit
don't
on
have
fire?
that, so.
I think Mordecai is the only one who has Red Moonstone. Nope.
Elisha.
Yep.
Literally.
I don't. Okay, listen.
Everybody
I
thinks
have-
Lisha has fire magic, but she doesn't.
I don't.
She doesn't.
No.
I
just
don't have
feisty.
fire music.
Uh-huh.
It's
Blue
just the
is purple.
moonstone embedded in her neck.
Every time
Yeah,
we've told her
imagine
you
that.
every time we've told her you did, like, oh, you did this cool shit with fire. She's like, no, I didn't. What?
It's
We're
like, what? No, I
"How
didn't. No, I
stupid are
didn't.
you?"
Stupid. Stupid. I guess I'll roll magic.
You guys
Yeah.
don't sound so overly enthusiastic.
It's a 2. You know, actually, I'm gonna let Mark's favorite new NPC do it.
My favorite new NPC.
Yeah.
He does have the last name that you like.
Well, it's also Mark. I'm calling you out here. The art you showed us, you definitely have a type, and he fits the bill.
Wow.
You're just
Wow.
now realizing that.
No.
Mark has a type? Man,
No.
who would ever guess?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. I'm
Do
just
we
calling
dare
him-
bring up the one waifu that this man loves and cherishes
Hey,
for
hey,
now
I have
until
two.
eternity?
I have two.
Who? Say it.
It's Lynn and Tifa.
That's
Yep.
right.
That's what I'm talking about.
But no, he has a dude type as well. As far as like
Yes.
people he gravitates to for like
Mm.
He
important
likes his
NPCs.
twinks.
No, he doesn't. He likes his like, not twink. like the stereotypical
Black-haired
fire.
anime
No,
protagonist haircut.
stereotypical Fire Emblem protagonist.
What?
This
Most
is
of
great.
them.
I was gonna
Different
say
features.
like the black-haired like anime protagonist, like bowl cut, tall fin cloak and cool
I
accessories.
have other characters.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I know.
like
But this guy
Lelouch,
looks a
then.
lot like your Art of Bane.
Does.
Yeah.
Does.
So I'm gonna let him do the role. Is all I'm saying.
All right. You see
Maybe the
him.
roller will like him better.
Sorry.
I said maybe the roller will like him better.
You see him, Arsene, lift up his lantern, and like he just breathes out as actually first a wave of green mist goes out, and kind of like powder peppers the strands and spindles to give
We
him a
talked
little
about this.
extra oomph to catch on fire. As then with his gloves, he snaps.
Oh, Roy Mustang, I got you. Okay.
And
Yep.
then snaps with
Yep.
red moonstone magic in his gloves to light the son of a bitch ablaze.
There it is. Also, I'm remembering now because I remember talking to you a while back. I asked, "Hey, is the poison mist for green magic flammable?" And I think you said yes. So
Yep.
Yes, yes. I remember that.
There are variations on the spell that have kind of like a grease effect.
anyway, whoosh goes the spider web. Yeah.
And whoosh, it is set ablaze as you see like the fire catch and rise up towards the sky. Give,
Go on.
give me a notice check.
Who,
Everyone?
all of us?
Everyone, give me a flat notice check.
God damn. Oh,
Oh,
there, Elisha coming in clutch. Okay.
Damn.
all right, Lisha, is that your roll?
You know, I got enough. I'll throw a fate point onto it, cat like.
All right. Want to throw a fate point onto it? Make it a 7.
Mow.
All right. You are just able to see in the distance a figure or it is really hard to make out, but you see. I will now move where you see something in the sky.
Something?
Could be the spider, could be something else. But you notice friend that is now making a beeline for where the flame went.
Hmm.
Gonna
I'm
be
gonna go make sure the stealth drive is on.
Yeah. It's a good idea. There's a thing over there. Is it a big thing? Is it a small guy? I don't know. It's not a good thing.
All
Is
right.
it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it a spider? I don't fucking know.
Frost, once again, roll me driving. As you are next in the section, the midway section of the fissure. 4? Alright. Move me, you can move the Powlong, to 3 spaces. Since, you now have, in this section there is more, of a wide berth of the fissure and crack that you were able to kind of coast and glide along while searching for things. Everyone can roll me a notice check, and Mordecai, you can roll me at advantage.
Oh. Rad.
Wow!
Whoa.
Let's see. I'm gonna.
Wow!
Yeah, I'm gonna take the L on this one. I'm gonna burn some fate points here.
All right.
So I feel like you giving me advantage means there's something to see here.
Oh, thanks, Elijah, bringing us back in again.
I was gonna burn. God Goddamn. I'm gonna burn 3 fate points on it.
Bring your total up to 7.
Yeah.
Okay. What aspects are you using?
I'm gonna use Benevolent Engineer for the eye, Reclaimer of the Lost, because what we're searching for is going to allow me to replace that with my original trouble, which I'm also invoking Curiosity.
All right. Yep. Perfect. I can accept all 3 of those. All right. Mordecai. You are able to see, especially with your tech eye, that there is, with the infrared eye that you're using, correct?
It was still the tech eye. Yeah.
Oh, it's still a tech eye? Okay.
Well, no, it was the thermal vision eye, but it is a prosthetic eye, so you were fine either way.
No, yeah. You were able to see with your Mordecai eyes,
Just the one.
with your Mordecai eye,
This elf
with your
eye.
Sharingan, with your Renegon, with your Byakugan, with
Oh
your...
How many people did he kill? Jeez.
You were able to see through this section of the fissure that there's somewhat of a pressure point that's here that is aglow. Underneath there is more to the area. You sense heat signatures down below, as well as further down the crack in this fissure. So further towards the to the east, so to the right.
Okay.
You see that there is just a stretched line that you can go alongside. Now, with your kind of know-how, you can convey a few things. If you wanted to break through this section of the ice, you would need to ram it at a solid pace in order to break through enough of the fissure. That said, out of character, you will need at least a driving roll of 5 or more.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
No problem.
Sorry.
What if we set the magic cannons to red moonstone and softened it up first?
That could be helpful. However,
But probably louder.
it would definitely attract some attention.
Okay, so Frost.
Yes.
I point out, I'm picking up some strange thermal signatures under the ice. This might be the entrance that we were mentioned about. The one that the Palong should be able to fit through after it breaks through the ice.
I
So
feel like there's a but somewhere in this sentence, so where's the but?
there's a couple. A whole gaggle of butts. So we could potentially break through it with momentum alone, but we would need to probably pull out a git at speed and either risk exposing ourselves or getting caught in some webs we have not yet uncovered. An alternative would be opening fire with the moonstone cannons at the red magic moonstone. But we're firing cannons in a gorge, and would somehow be louder than a ship this size cracking through ice.
Hmm.
We could do a combination of the two and hope we make it through.
Were there any visible weak points that you saw when looking at it? Was there any sort of like cracks in the ice? Because what I'm thinking, we do have some of the handmade grenades. If you recall, we have the know-how how to make them. It wouldn't take us long. I know I'm versed in red magic, so I'm thinking that we can make a couple of them. If there are like visible weak spots, plant them in there, and then shoot them from a viable distance. Cause the explosion quieter than the cannon. Kind of get what I'm saying? So we have the moored board. It's not hard for us to go down there. It should be honestly an easy ride in, place, ride out.
There's also
There's also the
Mar-
Predator missile that you mentioned one time. I have no idea what that is.
that sadly required Alex.
Yeah.
Or do I not remember that?
You actually do remember that.
Okay. So if I remember correctly, no, Alex contained it.
Alex did contain it.
So it was the kind of thing where he's like, yeah, if I wasn't here when you did this, it would have just gone off, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was some dangerous shit.
Okay.
Isn't it always?
Mm-hmm.
And he allowed you to apply it to paper airplanes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, we do have somewhere, most likely, some jury-rigged grenades. I also have the quill that we can use to carve in some runes real quick, meant to accentuate the explosion. I don't know. We also have that thing that Alex and I was toying with, but without him, it would most likely go off in my face. We could try it, but
Last thing I want to do is damage the ship. I feel if we try to puncture through using the ship, there's going to be some damages, and I don't think we really afford to have those currently. Not with what's in the area.
We did reinforce the bow, I think, with that in mind.
Yeah, with the upgrades, I think it would be okay.
It is, Balong is a much sturdier bitch than she used to be.
Well, if you believe she's sturdy enough, we can always ram it. And if we fail, well, we've got several plans to fall back on.
Can we pull up alongside our target and have me like carve in some runes with the quill so we have like a visual aid of where to go and something else that will go off when we hit?
Yeah, you could do that. I'll say you're able to do that.
Okay, so hopefully that brings the required driving roll down, but we'll see.
Roll me magic, and I will let you know if it does.
Okay, cool. Is this magic? Shoot, that's right. I'm gonna burn a fate point on that. I'm just gonna. Yeah. All right. Bump that up.
What is up with the roller tonight?
It's probably just me. Also, my magic's not good.
Get good.
Yep. Yeah, I'll burn a fate point. Sundered Spear.
All right. You will lower the requirement by 1.
It's for me.
So it is driving roll that is required of 4.
Nice.
As your incantations that are going to be written on your quill, they will explode on impact as you are setting them as a mine. As you look about the crack in the fissure and look to do your best to procedurally place what you need.
Oliver, you might want to come down off the mast. We are going to be lowering it for this endeavor.
Hey, you don't gotta tell me twice. See a crazy plan when I see one.
In fact, everyone who doesn't need to be on deck, I suggest you get below it.
Yes. That would be wise.
Everybody follows in suit, except for Beryl, who's right on top of deck and being like, "Let us go!"
Barrel.
He's ready for it. What is his accent, Mark? He sounds Assyrian now. I know.
That is me falling into an Assyrian accent.
Yeah, it is. Because Beryl is kind of like a Russian accent.
Yes, he's very Russian accent.
We were in Nasir for too long. It's
I'm wearing a shirt with poros on it.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
nice.
just imagine if I hadn't played Mordecai, if I had gone off the backup character instead, we wouldn't have had to deal with any of these accents.
Very true.
At least not as much.
Many things would be different.
I'll spend a session working on that Russian accent.
Okay.
I'll just
Give
play
you a perfect video and shenanigans to listen to, like on repeats.
There you go. All right, so we'll get everyone down, put the mast down, maybe have Arson sit near the bow. So
Alright.
any holes that get punched in, he'll be there to replace.
Done and done.
We brought the
Mordecai.
extra wood. Yep.
Do you think this is gonna earn me some sort of crazy title from the shenanigans I've done up here so far?
Would you like a crazy title, my friend?
I feel like there was one possibly gonna pop up, like Mad Dog or something like that, and I'm kind of curious what people are gonna start calling me after all this happens.
Point
You
Break.
motion to the glacier in front of them.
Oh, wait. If you're getting a nickname, all of us are getting a nickname.
But you see, I'm driving, so you're
And
gonna see
your point?
my dumb shenanigans at you
Who's
three.
shot wild magic through the cannon?
This
Has
sounds
really
like
been talking about like the trade post? Another takes another time. Let's not worry about that right
this
now.
sounds like a lovely thing to debate over drinks next time we're at Spain Island or something.
Yeah, absolutely. As he puts the thrust to full.
Oh, well, we needed some run up, right?
Yeah, you guys need a run up. First give me a stealth roll.
My stealth is 1.
Wait, don't we have
Anyone
to...
or no? Does the Pao Long roll it?
The Pao Long stealth roll.
Yeah,
gotta get
and the
Pao
Pao Long
Long.
has a specialty
Yep.
thing with stuff.
Yes. Okay, so the Pao Long has its own fate sheet that I pull up, and I have under stunts stealth drive. And would normally after that is where I'd put the description of what it does. I just have ask Mark. I've never got
so
based
roll-
solid- No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll waste that right now. I've never gotten like a solid answer twice in a row that was the same from you, so I just wrote that. But but it has a stealth of +4, so I'm going to roll my physique in place of its stealth just because that's easier. Boom.
Boom. Okay.
Ta-da.
Successfully, you slowly take in the Pao Long and then lay it at a nice drive, like think of like an airstrip field. You line up with this glacier fissure.
I would like to invoke Ask Mark.
Ask the DM.
I love you, man.
Love you too, buddy.
There's a lot of moving parts.
Oh man, that's why I got one of these days. I think we should dedicate a TLC stream to just iron out
Sure.
everything.
Works for me.
You guys get the ship into a nice long runway into this like bottleneck for the glacial fissure. You line it up nice. As you kind of look about, Mordecai, before you leave, roll me a D100.
B-roll D100. Is this for stealth?
No, this is for a random ass encounter.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna call low if that's okay.
These ones have been flat.
Well, excellent.
Sadly, I think even if you did call low, it would mark. Yeah, you still need you'd be six over. So
It's the 60 percentile that he mentioned. We got the Pokemon encounter.
I need everyone before as you guys are getting ready and gearing up. I just need everyone to roll me a quick fighting roll as another set of
Fighting
enemies.
and
Fighting
magic?
or magic, yeah.
Okay.
Fighting or magic.
Investigate.
Her sheet's acting kind of funky.
Hmm.
That was almost a crit.
Damn.
Nice.
Is that a kitty I see?
Behind Dolashi? Yeah.
Yeah.
KT,
Oh.
move your shoulder to the right. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Kitty.
There was 2 of them, but Kika. Did you see her pop up? She was like, "What?"
I will also give each of you a D100 roll. Call me high or low.
Is that from who?
Oh.
Everybody. Oh, sorry, joke. Everybody can roll a D100 roll and call it high or low.
I'm calling low on mine.
Low. God damn it!
Nice,
I
nice.
don't know. High.
Middle.
That's high, right?
That's
over half.
Very middle ground. Like,
very middle. Who's missing on the D100 rolls?
me.
Okay.
It's me. I'm doing it right now. Wait, that's my number. Mark, my number was rolled.
That doesn't apply in this.
The angry
Hi.
squint.
Ooh. Yeah, you should have called low.
Fucking hate this.
D100,
Rust. Rust. Good news and bad news. The good news, or do you want the bad news first or the good news first?
What's the bad news first? Let's start there.
Alright, the bad news is, you take, 3 will damage
Holy shit.
I got room for it.
as a glacial looper springs
The
up from the
fucking
fissure
loopers. I was
Fucking
waiting for
lupus.
it.
and goes, and you
There's
just
another
see shards of
character.
ice pelt the crew and yourself as you take the brunt.
There she is.
On the plus side, when the rest of you look at this thing and on sight smite it where it fucking stands, it drops you a moonberry.
Moonberry.
Yes. As well as a fortune ring.
Fortune ring.
Yes.
What's that?
This fortune ring has, it gives you a +1 to your defensive rolls, or you could sell it for 1,400 gold.
Alright.
It does what? Sorry?
Adds a +1 to your defense physique rolls, or you could sell it for 1,400 gold.
Wouldn't it only work for physique then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it's specifically for fighting defense physique. It's not going to be like, oh, hey, I need you to make a physique roll on, like, jumping the shark.
Give me the gold number one more time.
1,400 gold.
How many moonberries do we have now? 'Cause I think we have one
We have
floating around.
so many.
Now you
I
have
think
more
I have
moonberries.
I have at least 2. I know that.
The group in total should have 4.
Each of us had one lying around before we found more.
Last I recall, most of us had some. That's when we unlocked our second limit breaks.
Mm-hmm.
This is somewhere in the audit.
As it stands, the group should have currently 4, now 5, with the one that Ross just found. That was my last tally, at least that I have.
We'll go over it after the session.
Not a problem.
If that's okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. All right. With that said, change music stuff.
That's a good kitty.
That's cool, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Kitty,
All
kitty,
right.
meow, meow.
So,
You line
Looper's
up.
busted.
Huh? Yep.
Looper's busted.
Looper's
I'm hurt,
busted
but
as
we heal
fuck.
that after we break through.
Yep. You guys line up and boom, charge up. The engines roar, rev, and immediately with blazing speed, the Powlong kicks off, going as fast as fuckboy, all the way through, shattering speed of neom, speed of zoomies, as it just launches itself straight through the ice and impacting it with a heavy as fuck crash. The moment on impact, Mordecai's quill-like sigils all explode. Boom, 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 boom. And you not only impact the detonation section, but cleanly make your way through. As you guys cleanly make your way through, I need everyone to make me one last notice check. This is a very high DC.
Okay, blow your fate points, kids. Oh yeah. Let's see.
Notice.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I've got 4 points.
You don't have to notice this if you don't want to, but...
Want to notice it. I am gonna burn 2 to make that a 5 overall.
5 overall?
Actually, let's go and burn 3 points out of the 4 remaining that I have, and let's bump that up to a 7.
Alright, alright. Is 7 the highest? That's what I just need to know.
I can't beat a 7 unless my eye kicks in passively.
It does not for this one.
Then I'm not going to burn the fate point.
Okay. Going once, going twice. All right, Vrost. It is a bit hard to make out, but something that you do make out appears to be not where the creature or whatever object Lisha had pointed out coming, but further south from you guys. There appears to be potentially a ship. It is hard to make out if it is Valuan ship or not, but there is definitively a ship in the skies. Before you crash in. Something that you glimmer just before crashing into the ice, as now your ship, embedded deep, but still with a retreating access point from where you guys were, are now inside the caverns of Glacia. As you guys break through the ice, there is this kind of large, overarching, dome-like structure that's think of it as like a continental shelf above you guys. That's a flat sheet of ice. All around you is scaling down this deep, deep cavern of just sheet rock and more ice. However, while you are in this space, you see subtle outcroppings along the walls that go down and down further, are somewhat building-like structures, abandoned to time, and covered in small layers of snow. Lowering yourselves further, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet. You go into this cavern until it kind of comes to a point where you can't lower yourself anymore, and there appears to be just a vast array of tunnels outstretched before you. The rest of your crew begins to look about, survey the scene. Leaf mentions to you that you can probably dock the Powlong over at the side here. You can work with Hervas to section off a portion of wall to rope, tie, and ladder.
Alright, well, I think we can see that this is maybe something we have to travel further on foot, team.
Indeed. Fuck, it's cold.
It is. If it weren't for your clothes that were given by Agatha, you guys would be freezing your fucking asses off here.
Woo!
As you can barely feel it on like the tips of your nose and whatnot, as the clothes are keeping you very like comforted, warm. Like just the slightest touch of like little droplets, like beads of sweat, the moment anything like might leave your face or body, it kind of drops to almost like an icicle. As the breath that you permeate from yourself just cools to the air.
A careful observer might see Mordecai.
Like he's playing with the breath, the air.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cute.
Arsene and Beryl. Beryl is like, hey, this is good.
Think this is where we're supposed to be?
Yes, it's very much where we. It is a sight to behold.
Yeah. I've never seen anything like it.
Come, let us to that wall. And he just kind of leaps off the side of the Palong and just goes to a wall.
Of course he does. Oh my god.
Ross will turn to Elisha. Do he just jump off the ship like that?
Why are you questioning it?
You know, that's a fair point.
Arsene just shakes his head and holds up his lantern, and see him kind of breathe into the lantern a bit, and it just kind of radiates a nice little soothing green glow. Over time, this will heal. Frost, heal up 1 point.
I also heal myself.
Yep.
Same fashion as before.
Yep. That secondary, that final point will just take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
As you guys disembark and go into various caverns.
How does the nose of the Palong look?
Nose of the Palong looks well kept. It held up
Nice.
pretty fucking solidly.
Alright, everything that we went through to get that upgrade wasn't for nothing, I guess, then.
The small, round, still-talking man did his job.
There's
Quite
like
well.
the most you see on it are scuff marks.
What a description.
I forget his name. Forgive me.
Sounds like Danny DeVito.
Pina.
Sounds like
Pina.
you're describing Danny DeVito.
What the hell is a Danny DeVito?
Before your time, it's fine.
Okay, good. Ignore
Before
what I
Mordecai's
just said.
time.
Ah, yes, darkness, my old friend.
Yes, Ice Palace by Andy the Brave.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Andy
Nice.
the Brave, whoever did this.
Yeah, shout out to Andy the Brave.
The Brave?
Some legendary artist. Before your time.
For you.
Oh, okay. Nice. Nice.
No, at a glance, Mark, do these ancient structures kind of line up with Mordecai's experience in hunting for ancient tech?
I will say yes.
Ooh.
Alright, well. Dalashi, you said you wanted to help? As he reaches into a pouch and pulls out the tech eye.
Yeah! Wow, you're gonna actually let me do it?
Suppose.
You even offered for me to do it? Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Should I roll to see if I actually poke you?
Go for it.
Go ahead, give us a roll.
What do I roll?
Let's see. If I'm allowed to decide it, I will say
Something I'm good at.
your choice between notice. Sorry, crafts.
Hmm.
Or burglary.
Burglary?
Or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, for dexterous fingers.
I see.
I'll give you a choice.
Well, I'm wondering if I can roll crafts, but I can do it in the way that I do for the ship, but for Mordecai's eye, because I've watched him do it so many times, and I've done it another time.
I said crafts or burglary, right?
Well,
Yes.
that's what because crafts is my better one, but it's better-ish. So I'm wondering if I can apply the same thing where you taught me how to fly the ship with crafts, so can I do this, but with a better crafts?
Well, I should roll your crafts.
Just roll your crafts.
Ignoring me.
We're trying to nickel and dime here.
I see you did fine.
Good job. You successfully reinstall his eyes.
Mordecai
eye.
winces as it comes out and seems a little apprehensive, but you manage to correct for his apprehension, and you do great.
Right. Now I can just we could do this in like mid-fight. You can be like stabbing somebody and I can just replace your eye real quick.
Well, that sounds useful, but we're not going to jump to that next.
I think it's a great idea. Got something to say, Ross?
Just thinking about it, there's a multitude of ways this can go horribly wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Or it can go horribly right.
Okay.
Just whatever you do.
No.
I ask, whatever you do, just don't poke his brain. Okay, when you're in there messing around, just don't go up towards the brain.
Oh, she wouldn't be able to.
Why, head empty?
No, there's a backplate in there for the neural interface. It's not the straight shots anymore.
You think I could just reach in there and poke his brain?
Think about it. Eye socket's here, brain's here. Not that far in between.
Yeah, but I...
It's not something Delashi has to worry about going into that eye socket.
Just saying. Never know.
Part
So
of my
poke his
skull had to
brain.
be replaced. It's
I'm gonna give him a frontal lobotomy next time I do it.
Frontal lobotomy.
I'm sorry, that's where my brain went.
I just recently listened to the last podcast on the last episode about lobotomies. So...
Well, there you go. It'd be real easy access.
All right.
So yeah, anyway, there's some free background information for you. Part of Mordecai's skull had to be fucking replaced when that surgery.
I mean, it makes sense, because that is a danger that your brain would be damaged every time you fiddled around with it.
Well, part of it got shorn off with the stalagmite that took the eye, but there's that too.
That too. Are you sure you didn't lose any brain mass?
No comment.
You all continue through the caverns of Arcadia. Choose someone of your group to give me a lore check.
Oh, it would probably be better if it was me.
What's Barrel's lore score?
Barrel's lore score is average.
Unless it's about vodka.
Oh.
Unless it's about animals. Animals, he knows everything about
Animals?
animals.
Yeah.
It strikes me as a vodka guy, sorry.
It is true.
I've got a 1 in
am I
lore.
Oh, okay.
What do you got, Delashi?
Well, it's a 1, but I get a +2 because of my journal. It
Yes.
boosts mine.
So you're gonna be a lot better than I am. That's gonna be a 3 overall.
Maybe that's what I was saying. Oh my god!
Ah!
You just had to throw some attitude. If you just let it roll, it'd been just fine. But no, you had to be snippy about it.
Do you know me?
Kate,
Alright, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Delashi would explode if they didn't add in sass.
Okay, so it's a 3, and then I'll use a fate point, and I'll
Total of
make
5?
it. Yeah, 5.
All right. You go for the 5. As you guys traverse into what you presume is, you notice and see within scrawlings of the wall, as well as the architecture that gets built around this section. Everything's very much built as you guys have all watched Avatar: Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Think of it as like the air temple that was built like upside down. Yeah.
The Southern Air Temple?
The Southern Air Temple.
Ooh.
Everything here is built like that. If there's any outstretches of cliff underneath, fully made in ice, are structures and buildings. Once you guys go to any of these structures, you look through your father's notes, and the ice here is comforting to the touch. It's not cold at all. It's just solid, almost like glass. It is a technique of ice structures within Glacia that allows it to retain its form, yet keep an insulated texture about it.
That's cool.
Going through from section to section, you find that there are bridges that span over the caverns, over the different tunnels that you see. At the edges of some of these caverns are these glass crystal-like structures. Delashi, pouring through your father's notes, these glass crystal structures are able to teleport you between sections of the city.
Oh, Jesus.
That is underneath.
Whoa. Okay, that's cool. Do I see any, like, runes or anything?
You do not see runes. You just see that there is, in the center of, like, this glass case structure, is embedded a purple moonstone that is radiating a white light.
Okay. Interesting.
You have several options before you. I will say, as you're kind of initially expanding a section that you're of cave that you guys are going through, there is a center hub section that can kind of take you to portal to another side of this structure for Glacia, or you can keep expanding in through the caves, maybe find another entrance, maybe find other things that are out and about. Or you can blow a hole through a mountain.
So the options are go investigate the structures, continue in through a natural formation, or Dawashi, yes, and just fuck it.
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna say, I don't think I want to ruin any of the preserved ancient, like, structures and everything. I don't think I want to blast a hole through
I
those.
think we're probably gonna want to use the structures.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good place to start.
See where it takes
So
us.
we are assuming this all connects to the purple temple. Yes. That is the end goal here.
Yes. Well, I would assume so, unless somebody else has another end goal.
Because we think your father is in the temple.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Well, Mark,
Yes.
can I use my rapier to try to see where he is right now?
An attempt.
Okay.
Roll me magic. First roll me resources, then roll me magic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a second.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Yeah?
I'm gonna reroll it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a... that was a critical failure.
Yeah. No, the one earlier was a. Oh, well, that one was critical failure. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Okay, so does that give me 1 charge?
That gives you 1 charge of the crystal.
That's fine. And then now magic?
Yep, now magic.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use 2 fate points.
How to bump that up?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So it's gonna be an 8. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, an 8.
1 second. Got an 8. You are successful. As you
Yay.
see, everyone looks at Delashi as they wave the crystalline veil. The rainbow-like structures pour and wave in like Aurora Borealis-like fashion in front of them, starting to form and accumulate into a viewing mirror of sorts. Upon this structure forming in front, you witness, Delashi, your father, inside what looks to be very similar to the area that you are now. There are different rooms and structures that are built in an upside-down fashion. You see he is surrounded by different moonstones of the purple moon in this kind of semi-technologically advanced room, observing a few things that are going out and about as you see him touching and adjusting various panels.
Okay.
Roll me a D100. Call me high or low.
Mark,
I'm just figuring out if he's doing anything additional.
I know, it just sucks because these rolls have sucked all night. I'm gonna call high again because I know if I call low, it's gonna go high, so I'm calling high.
Hey! There you go. You see him idly fiddling with some of the panels, and you see, much like you saw before with Mordecai, how with Mordecai, like all of you see this, much how like Mordecai has described the spirits and what you guys saw as a spirit before, from either other experiences that were here. There are certain spiritual or ethereal beings kind of in front of him. And as he's adjusting things on the panel, you see them kind of fade and get put to rest.
Interesting. Is there anything, like, aside from the room that we could, like, mark down to help us recognize
Roll me
the
investigate.
area? Okay. Oh my god.
Can I assist that?
I mean, everybody's looking at it, so technically everybody could roll investigate.
Alright, I'll give that.
Mhm.
Anyone can roll me investigation.
You literally said, everyone sees.
Yep. Alright, Mordecai and Rost.
I've got one more fate point to burn. We're almost at time. Fuck it.
Do it.
Bump it up to 4. I'll use Benevolent Engineer, see if I can recognize some of the tech.
All right, Mordecai. You recognize this as somewhat, given the design and layout, this looks like a room that is very, like, panic room heavy. The design of it looks decently fortified and structured in, like, away from main buildings. So it's probably not near a center section. If you were to guess, it would probably be an offshoot section. You don't notice that there is you don't seem to see that there is a crystal that would directly teleport you to this location. So you feel like wherever this is, you probably have to proceed down a main section to get here. So once you get towards a central hub, look for offshoot points that you can kind of go down corridors for and not really teleport. That will be your assistant.
I relay that to the group.
It is relayed. All right.
So it looks like we start in the hub and check outward. What were you saying, Mark? Sorry.
No, keep... Let me know if you guys need...
You're cutting out what?
Let me know if you need the potential options again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we continue down the main path, or sorry, the natural path, or go down the main path and avoid taking the teleporters. For
Yeah.
now. See what we can achieve through walking, because he seems pretty boxed in.
The teleporter is not really a thing to help
I
with
was
that.
going to suggest calling out to him, or just shouting his name, but I doubt he would hear it. That's locked up.
Oh, you mean just like in general as we're like walking through?
Yeah.
I mean,
At
we
least
could try it.
I mean, that was a thought until I realized how boxed in he was. Maybe.
Yeah, I feel if we head down the main path, it should lead us to like the hub that you were saying. And I feel from there we might have a better idea, because you seem to be hot on his trail now.
Oh, so are you excited?
What did you say?
So we're close. Are you excited?
Yeah, absolutely. I just
see
have
it
this
pop up.
weird feeling that we're gonna get right to him and then something's gonna happen.
To be fair, that is not uncommon for our group, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get some answers to questions and, finally, hopefully, be freed. So we can figure things out.
Oh.
There's no point in staying here. Let's get moving, shall we?
How are you proceeding? Are you proceeding down a tunnel, or are you proceeding down a teleportation?
Tunnel. We're not using teleportation, right?
We're getting to the main hub and then trying to see where we could walk to.
Well, see, something with the teleportation, I'm pretty sure it's random.
I hope not. I do not want to make another map.
And then I can make fun of your
out.
map skills.
We will figure it out. So let us just head down these tunnels.
Heading down a tunnel?
Yes. Where's my spooky music? Where is it? It does occur to me that a room with that much tech in it probably requires a power source. So with the tech guy, I'm trying to keep an eye out for that.
Keep an eye out.
You want to find your dad or not?
I can find him without you. How about that?
You're so quick to jump into the. Oh, I don't need you. Oh, I'm. The switch flips to asshole Dalashi so quickly now.
Wow. All right. Well, do we want to go down the list of reasons why I maybe should have already left, and how delayed this has been when we've had all of this information? Or no, is that just me switching to the asshole Dalashi again?
No, yeah. Being very defensive right now when we were very clearly here for you.
All those opportunities, and yet here we are. Let's keep moving, shall we? As you said, we've delayed enough already.
You all proceed down the tunnel. Going onward, onward, onward. Eventually, through an end section of the tunnel, there opens up to a main section. As you get to this main section, for miles, miles, and miles, is this vast, open-ended structure that looks like it might even span, like, an undercity.
Are we supposed to be seeing something?
Yep.
It took a while for me to load the bridge.
Yep.
You said this goes on for in a straight line for what feels like miles.
Yep.
Oof.
And it gets like lost in the snow.
Yep.
Oh god, snow, fancy looking bridge.
Ooh.
If Dragon Song starts playing, I'm out.
What is this? Abraham?
This is Heaven's Ward.
Oh god.
I played Dark Souls. I know this DLC.
On and on, the bridge that you're going across extends outward, upward, side. There is this honeycomb of the different caverns that not only the one that you initially entered, but also others that were alongside this outer wall. Trying to think of a good reference. Alright. Imagine if you took the entirety of all the Disney theme parks, put them together into one place, flip them upside down, and then stick it into the ground with a giant dome bubble expanding over it.
Hell yeah, I'm going to Space Mountain.
Yeah, I was about to say Space Mountain.
That is what this kind of structure looks like. Down below and far below, you can barely make out the fact that you could probably get into here if you had some access to deep sky.
From
Deep
the
sky
bottom.
again.
Yep, from the bottom.
Interesting.
As you see a chaotic entanglement of dark gray sky all the way at the lower floor. This is like hundreds of miles down below you guys. Continuing onward through the path, you see that there's sections, somewhat lit lamps over to the side. I need notice checks.
Oh, that was a double click on my bad. The 3 is the first roll.
Okay. Elisha with the highest. Elisha, you are a bit on alert. As you now look at these lanterns that decorate the bridge that you go across, and see that they're not just lanterns, they're creatures that are covering the land. They've yet to notice you.
Great. Love that.
There are dozens of creatures that span the entire bridge that are over and kind of consuming the energy that are on these lanterns. We're going to get back to that next time, as we'll have you all roll stealth rolls crossing this bridge. As we'll resume here from next time on the Arcadian Campaign. If you want to give me one final roll, then I can give you a lore roll. The group can roll me lore.
Sure.
Ooh. Wow.
3. Pick number 3, my lord. Pick number 3, my lord. Pick number
Mine's
3.
gonna be a 5.
Check. Pick number 3, my lord. "3D glasses. Just jump off." Yeah, okay.
Oh my god. Can you imagine? Be falling forever.
Oh god, yeah. That would
And then probably get eaten by some deep sky version of a an anglerfish. But
I
it's
don't
a
know.
deep sky version, so it flies. And it lives.
I don't know why I just got reminded of this, but how have what's her name, Rias?
Yep.
Yes.
How have her brands been doing this entire time?
Oh yeah.
They're completely normal.
Okay, cool. Because
They don't make them warm.
I feel like she would have been a cheat code to get in if we managed to convince her to ride along.
That would be
You
a
just
fucking...
melt it.
Yeah,
Fucking
Rias,
time.
just magic erase that ice shelf for me, please. Thank you.
These are called Sterosic. Sterosic.
Serosic.
Cerosik. Much like when you guys were in the the Ixa regions, how there were those giant centipedes.
Oh god.
These are somewhat similar, that are wrapping around and sucking out energy from these lanterns that adorn the bridge.
They say big ass centipede. Like, give me a number in feet.
It's about 3 Mordecai's worth.
Wait, but Mordecai's short.
Oh,
Yes.
that's fucking huge. I mean, that's still like well over 16 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 16 and a half feet. Big motherfuckers. It also occurred to me we haven't been in an actual legitimate fight in a long time in this campaign.
Well,
Yes.
we'll
bit.
see if you guys have a wave. Or if you
Oh,
guys will get through this. Well, that is our campaign for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get some DLC taken care of here, so we'll stay on stream. But till next time, we'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Good stuff, guys.
Yeah.
You avoided the spider
And set it on fire.
and
Like you're supposed to with spiders.
set its web on fire. So,
Yeah,
so
I was
once-
worried about that. Like, depending on
Like
how
it might
many of
come
those
after us.
barricades we run into, it might not take it long to realize there's a trail.
Hmm.
But
it's not.
It
It's
worked
not
out.
that smart.
well, I mean, we're also happen to not be that stupid when it came to the dice rolls regarding that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Luckily.
like, if you guys had chosen to not take disadvantage, I would have been like, all right, I'm for the spider to start coming over.
Oh, God.
It was like, we're all like, there's a catch, and he's really not telling us. We'll take the bait.
Got that. It got that feel. Like,
Yeah.
Got that?
Feels big.
Yeah.
yucky.
Big yucky. It's stinky.
Yeah,
Big stinky.
big stinky.
But with that, it was fun. I gotta jump calls because I got my buddy Dragon wait to play some Warhammer. So
Go do the thing. Go have the fun.
Go for it.
go back and bye.
Bye.
Get some rest. Oh,
I guess Erica was leaving too.
Erica was tired,
Yeah.
which, given her profession, like, I couldn't do it. Are we still alive? Are we still streaming?
Oh, we still are. I can stop.
Okay. No, I'm just asking before I continue with personal life stuff. So,
No problem. I can stop the stream.
well, like I said, like if they want to stick around for an after chat, that's fine. I was just trying to see like what layer of
Arcadia
filter
After
we could
Dark.
do. Yeah. I was
Oh,
just trying to
God.
see what layer of like distance filter I needed. So that's all I needed to know.
Truthfully, we haven't had an After Dark session in like forever.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna do it. Oh man. So moonberries.
Yep.
Um,
Moonberries. Let's get this total.
yeah. So I know we have more than what's listed in the community notes.
What was listed in community note?
Yeah, I'm scrolling up just to make sure I don't eat my words here.
Okay. Okay.
Tempting. Because before I did the big audit, it was a little hard to keep track of. But everything I posted after loot drop was from recent adventures. And so that total that you're going for, you said we had 4, now 5? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So, let's see, 1 moonberry vial.
Correct.
2 unclaimed moonberries. Then there's 1 moonberry found by Elisha. That was all during the Alcazar.
Yep.
We had stuff before that. So,
Stuff that you had before was used by the group to get your secondary limit breaks.
We have our second limit break now?
Frost has his.
I was about to say.
I know Mordecai has his.
Mordecai has his.
Delashi has had the ability
And
to
you.
tap into theirs for a long time.
Yeah.
I literally have never had the chance to use it.
You just
but
haven't used it.
We've
Well,
we've
correction.
we've had-
You used it
we've had-
once.
You've had the moonberries on you for your second limit break unlock.
Yes.
You've had those for a long time.
Yes.
Well, no.
Uh-huh.
Delashi used that. Used the Moonberry for the second limit break during the fight with Arthur.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yep.
Oh my god, you're right. Because that's
Yeah,
what I
what
started
was
off
it?
with.
It was
Yep.
it was an AoE thing. Or
No, it was the Iron
No.
Maiden.
It's an Iron Maiden. And we got him out for a couple rounds.
that's right. That's right. That's
Yep.
right.
That's the only reason we made it that far in that fight, honestly.
Yeah.
It definitely helped.
Yeah.
Okay. I know I've had my finger on the trigger for a while for activating Mordecai's second.
Hmm?
But I know.
No, you have your second activated.
Sorry, his third.
Yeah.
Because
The third just takes a lot of
we're
moonberries.
We're gonna have 3?
we're gonna have up to 4, is what I understand from
Yes,
Mark.
there are
Wait.
4 limit breaks.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So
I gotta figure out what my third's gonna be.
But
Ooh.
every time you try to go to the next step, it takes more moonberries.
Yeah.
So we got our first ones from the first time we got Moonberry.
Yep.
Activating the second one required 1 Moonberry to, like, 1 fresh Moonberry to activate the second one for the first time.
Mhm.
Then to activate our third, you would need to pop 2 Moonberries at the same time
Right.
to activate that raw. And then I imagine you need 3 at the same time for the fourth.
Yes.
Okay.
Need 3 at the same time for the.
So yeah, sorry, I may have been confusing, because I've been talking about, like, second unlock, which is our third total. So okay,
The only one who hasn't unlocked their second form is Lisha.
You cut out.
The only one who hasn't unlocked their second limit break has been Lisha.
okay. So I know I've had it as a possibility to, like, pop 2 in a row in a fight for a while, but I know one of them wasn't strictly mine. I think we each, but before the Forgotten Alcazar, I think we each had, like, 1
Mhm.
that was, like, claimed, like, designated ours, and we had 1 floating. If that makes sense.
Yeah, probably.
So you might have actually because you only needed 1 Moonberry to activate your second stage for the first time in Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
So Delashi's down 1 right now,
Yes.
but Frost, Lisha, and I each had 1 that we were holding on to that was, like, claimed, and we had, like, 1 in the bag of holding that was, like, a floater. Because I think we talked about it a while ago before going into some encounter, like, if anyone needs to activate, like, the stage 3 and pop 2 Moonberries, this is where it is.
Yeah.
So that way everyone has access to it if it became necessary. Does that sound familiar,
It does.
Mark?
Sounds familiar.
Okay. So, with that in mind, yeah, like, I'm not trying to, I'm nickel and diming, but I'm not trying to cheat, I guess.
Yeah.
So, like, call me out if any of this sounds blatantly wrong. Here, I'll write this down on notes just so. Okay, we got Ward, Elisha, Rust, Washi.
So you're saying you should have 6
Yeah.
moonberries total?
Well, that's what I'm figuring out.
Math.
So Ward has 1, Elisha has 1, Frost has 1. Tawashi had 1, used it.
Yes.
In the Arthur fight, and the bag had 1. So we had 4, and that was before the Forgotten Alcazar.
Correct.
So from that point is what we have in the community notes. So we got the Moonberry Vial, 2 other Moonberries throughout that encounter, and then Lisha has 1 that she picked up specifically because she did a skill check for it. So I will put that there. Then 1, 2, 3. And then we have the one we just found. So that gives us 5 in the bag. Lisha's holding 2, and Mord and Vrost are holding 1 each. So that's total of, we have 9 Moonberries total.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know we have a lot.
Yeah.
The Moonstone Vial is different than a moon.
Okay, It was a moonberry vial. Like you said, it was effectively a moonberry, but I might be counting that.
Yeah.
If it was intended as not like a moonberry replacement, but it's a different thing, then I can knock
Correct.
that off the list.
It should be a different thing.
Okay.
That is the only change I will note to that.
No, that makes complete sense. Berry vial. Not a replacement /
The moonberry vial will allow the use of a
You cut
limit
up.
break.
You cut up.
The moonberry vial would what?
The moonberry vial will allow the use of a limit break, and it
Use of
has
a limit break?
and it
Oh my god. Your mic keeps cutting out at the
No, I
most
think I got
important
it.
part.
The moonberry vial will allow a use of a limit break
Use?
without having to burn cards.
correct.
Okay.
Okay.
However,
that's
it
cool.
also has other application.
Okay. Used to proc a limit break. We found it in a machine, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
As if it was being used as a power source.
Correct.
Mhm.
Yep. All right. That's what I thought. Might be able to supercharge, I don't know, a ship or a railgun.
Interesting.
Or the board. All right. So, I'm gonna put this in writing in community notes, and then you can correct me if any of that's wrong, Mark. But
Not a
I
problem.
think that was the most important resource we needed to square away because they are so powerful.
Done and done. Current tally.
Try to make this easy to read as well.
Good.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. I'm also going to end this